Hey guys, so I just got back from Blade Show. What an adventure that was. I was hit by a semi-truck in my car, so I missed a few hours of prime filming time, but I still just had an absolute blast. I'll talk a little bit more about the politics of Blade Show and how it's operated another time, but today I want to show you what I got at Blade Show. I'll not be able to show you the handle scales and materials that I got. I handed those directly off to my manufacturer, White River Knife and Tool. However, I can show you the knives, so stick around. They're pretty freaking sick. Hey guys, I'm Jacob. You're watching the Prepper's Bunker Outdoors. Thank you for tuning in. This month's sponsor, the month of June, is Spirit of the Bear Blades. Michael Spaniers does absolutely fantastic custom leather work. He's one of my go-to guys, not because he's cheap, not because of anything else, except for the fact that his work is absolutely fantastic. Make sure to check him out. His links will be at the top of the description box below. Below that, you will see my links of how you can support this channel through my knife brand, Exodus Knife and Tool, my rifle sling brand and custom nylon gear brand, Beach and Tactical, and also I have affiliate links to include Kentuckiana Gun Works. Use the coupon code listed below for a discount. It's the only gun oil and grease that I use. Let's get you right back to the content. All right, so this is not really a review of these knives. I'll go into far more depth on each of these knives in an actual review video and subsequent and multiple review videos really over the life of the knives. But one of the first knives I want to show you here is the Smilodon from Wander Tactical. Big old hunk of Italian-made D2. I'm really excited about this knife. As you guys may know, I am a big knife fan. We've got a not a really thin edge, but a thin enough edge, and it's a good, appropriate edge for a knife of this size. On the thinner side compared to a lot of other stuff, which I am a fan of. Comfy handle. The Kydex sheath is a little bit thinner than normal, I believe. I think we've got some prototyping going on here. It's very lightweight though. At the end of the day, the sheath is something to protect you from the blade and to hold the knife. So if you can go lightweight, small, and simple, that is a win. This is kind of a tech lock from Spain that I'll be giving some feedback on. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it so far because of the way it's designed. I don't know if you'll be able to see here, but under some stress, this can kind of pop off. And so, not super sure about that. But it might get swapped out, it might not. But overall, definitely a cool knife. Alright, a very different blade here. This is the Salvation from Crispy Donut Community. This is a bead that I threw on it from Casting Crafts, Emily. Big fan of her work. When I first saw this knife, I'll be honest, I kind of thought that it was going to be mostly an aesthetic knife. A lot of the EDC movement, I see people making decisions based on looks over practicality. And so a lot of times when I see a compound grind like this, that's what I think. We've got a light, shallow, hollow grind here into a flat grind. It's a very nice looking grind and transition there. We have, look at the detail around this lanyard hole, the milling here. Super cool looking knife, but what really attracted me to it when I started messing with it is actually how practical it is. It's S35 VN, and it's very thin. That makes it nice to carry, but with the width of it, it feels good in a lot of different positions. Nicely chamfered edges here. That's going to mean you're not going to be throwing sparks off the spine like most of the knives that I use here, but it's very comfortable. This jimping up here helps you to index the blade. It's very nice. Edge geo is good, and overall it's a very comfortable knife. There are some changes that they're going to make for the full production, and I will list those in the video on the knife. There'll be subtle changes, I don't remember all of them, so I'll make sure they're all listed in the review itself. I know one of them is going to be, this pommel here around the lanyard hole is going to be chamfered. But other than that, I don't remember the changes. Like I said, when I actually review the knife, we'll be talking about that. But good little sheath. This isn't a Tech Lock. What brand is this? I've have a few of these. I don't remember the brand, to be honest with you. I think it's a little bit better system. It's got a pin through here, which is, I think, is a little tougher, a little more reliable. But I don't generally like Tech Lock so much, so I'm going to be looking for other ways to carry this. Nice little Kydex sheath for sure. And again, I'm just kind of stoked on this thing because it kind of threw me off. It's really cool. I love using it. All right, this thick boy here. Now, technically, this isn't a Blade Show score. This is actually my custom knife that I tried to get in time for Blade Show to carry at Blade Show. But it was waiting for me at home, so as soon as I got home, I popped this sucker out, and it feels like a Blade Show acquisition to me. This is a collaboration I did with Bear Forest Knives. The name of this model is the Workhorse. For this particular run of knives, there will be 20 knives, so 19 of them will be for sale. We went with 3/8 inch plus thickness. This is a very, very thick daddy. We're going to make a couple tiny changes to the production of the other 19. We're going to have different handle material. This is a vintage micarta that perfectly matches the original knife's handle scales I had in color, which is unexpected but so cool. Even the copper pins match as well. But I don't know that this design will always be offered in this thickness. But for this run of knives, it's super fun, super unique. It's actually 0.391 of an inch thick. So all of the Corby bolts that I bought, the biggest Corby bolts for 3/8 inch thick knives, were insubstantial. They were too small. They could not handle the absolute girth of this blade. We're going to do 9 of these in a Black Bear custom Kydex sheath like the one you'll be seeing here. And then we're going to do 10 of these in leather sheaths from Spirit of the Bear design. Can't wait to see what he does with that. I'm going to do a lot of use with this knife, a lot of abuse with this knife in about the next week. And then I'm going to send this off to him to make a leather sheath that will be used as the basis for all of the other production leather sheaths that he's going to make. So he's going to make all 10 sheaths based off of this knife. Sadly, you can't do that with Kydex. So the 9 knives that are going to Micah over at Black Bear are all going to have to be sent to him and sheathed individually, and it's going to be a buttload of work for him. But anyways, that's what we've got. That thing thunks. Like, you stick that thing into the wood and oh my gosh, amazing. That's what I've got. I guess I've got really nothing else to say. If you've got any questions about these knives, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And if you're interested in seeing more information on them, I mean, make sure that you subscribe because we are going to have videos coming on these knives. Initial impressions will be rolling out on knives for the next 1 to 2 weeks. And then after that, we'll have various torture tests, use updates. If you like constant updates, follow me on Instagram at the Preppers Bunker Outdoors, and you can see where I will continuously use the knives and post pictures and give small updates and stuff. It's a really good way to get constant updates on a lot of different products and see how I test my knives in real time as opposed to waiting for a video. But that's all I've got. Thank you for watching. I hope that you have a blessed day, and I will talk to you in the comment section below.